Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we have a Double Gemini Jets unboxing for you guys. Both of these models are quite rare and I am very excited to show you guys. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like on the video as it helps YouTube push out this video to more people so I can show everybody how awesome the aviation community is. Without further ado, let's get straight into this unboxing. I will give a little hint before I do this unboxing, but both of these models are for my Denver airport and they are both heavy aircrafts or wide body aircrafts. As you can see, I have already opened this. You can see the tape at the top. That was to make sure I knew which model this was because sometimes I get so many boxes I get confused which models are which pretty much. But nevertheless, I haven't seen the model quite yet. And I'm very excited to show you guys both of these models. We'll zoom out just a little bit here. And you can already see the aircraft right there with all the packing peanuts. It is the Air France 787-9 in 1/400 scale. Air France recently announced service to Denver starting July 2nd, and I am very excited to have Air France in my airport updates. Air France did mention that they will be operating the 787-9 to and from Paris Charles de Gaulle, so I decided to pick up this model so I can use it for my airport updates as soon as I finish my airport. Actually, let's do a quick review of the box. Right here we have the Air France logo. And then we have the computer generated model. Then you can see it says Boeing 787-9 scale 1/400 with the look inside tab down here. Pretty basic here, you just have Air France, Boeing 787-9 with the registration. And this is pretty much the same side. I will pause so you guys can read the look inside tab if you would like to. Just some interesting facts about this aircraft and some about Air France as well. Okay, here is the aircraft. You can see right there it is in the packaging. We will just pop this right off and pull out the aircraft, and I will put this off to the side and we can get straight into the review. This is a quick overview of the entire aircraft. As you can see, it is very well designed. Now let's get straight into the review. We will start off the review at the front of the aircraft, which is right here. You can see you have your nose cone, very slanted as most 787-9 or -10 or -8, all of the 787- family is very slanted at the front. You also have your cockpit windows right here and your SkyTeam logo. I think that is the SkyTeam logo, but it is a bit hard to see. Then you have your L1 boarding door as well as your first landing gear down here. And then scooting down a little further, you have the Air France titles with the flag right there. And then you have your first antenna up here and your Wi-Fi box right there. You also have your L2 boarding door, which would be used for premium economy and economy. Scooting down further down the aircraft, you can see we have our Euro white engines on both sides, and you can see it is a bit dusty. I'm not sure why because it's been in a box, but anyway, you have your slanted wings that are typical on the Dreamliner, and it is a very gorgeous design. Actually, with this camera angle, I will try to focus on it. No, it's not going to focus. But you can see how slanted the wing actually is. And then down there, a little hard to see, but you have your main landing gear contraptions down there. You do have one more boarding door. This would probably be premium economy / economy. And then the rest of this down here would be economy. Scooting further down the aircraft after all of the economy windows, you can see another antenna up here as well as the registration, which is F-8RBA. And then you have one more door back here. The horizontal stabilizers are metal, which is very good. And then you have the Air France tail at the back with the Air France logo. Here is a view from the top of the aircraft. You can see how gorgeous this aircraft really is. Moving on to our second box, also our second aircraft of the day. We will get straight into the unboxing of it. I actually did not check which aircraft this was like I did in the last one. I'll zoom out just a little bit. I just kind of assumed which one this was, and hopefully I'm right. There we go. This is a little bit of a tricky box to get open, so I'll come back to you once I get it open.
2 hours later.
Okay, finally I was able to get it open after I had to practically use pliers to get it open. And you can see the aircraft right here. I actually did get this from eBay, and I am very happy I did not get scammed and it actually came. So I'll clear all the peanuts aside and we'll get straight into the unboxing. That's better. Now we'll get straight into the unboxing. I will do a little bit of detail on the box, not too much because most of the Gemini Jets boxes are the exact same. Right here you have the Gemini Jets logo and their slogan, which is made for collectors by collectors. Here you have the computer-generated aircraft, which is the British Airways Airbus A350-1000. Very long and gorgeous aircraft. And here is the look inside tab, which we will look at in a few minutes. Gemini Jets logo, computer-generated aircraft, and then the Airbus A350-1000. And this just says, do not collect unless you're over the age of 14, which I even broke. Anyway, let's get straight into this unboxing. Hopefully, this is what British Airways will be flying to Denver, because if not, I just bought this model for no reason. But here is the aircraft. You can see how long it is. It is actually probably one of the longest aircrafts I own, besides the 747-8. Okay, there we go. Take off the plastic sheet, and another plastic sheet. And here is the aircraft. I do have to say I am a huge Boeing fan, but the Airbus A350-1000 is one of the most gorgeous aircrafts that has ever been built, and it proves it all right here. You can see how long it is and all of the attention to detail that Gemini Jets did. So let's get straight into this review. We will start off with the nose cone right here and the cockpit windows. As you can see, the front of the aircraft is way more slanted than that of the Dreamliner. The Dreamliner is more of a slope, and this is more of a slant where it goes almost 45-degree angle straight down. Right here you have your first landing gear, which is your main front landing gear. Then you have your L1 boarding door with the British Airways logo. And, well, this is the logo and this is the title. And then you can see you have your L2 door back here somewhere and your antenna up here. I would imagine that all of this is first class in a probably like a 2-2-2 configuration, because this aircraft is very wide as well. Let's move a little bit further back so you can get a better view, and we will scoot the aircraft here. As you can see, you do have your all blue engines, which go great with the all white aircraft. And then you go a little further down, this would probably be a little bit of premium economy as well as economy. You do have another antenna up here and your wings, which are actually pretty slanted even though it's not a Dreamliner. I will focus on the winglets. Hopefully it actually works. And zoom in. There you go. You can see the winglets right there. It's pretty much the British flag where you have the red, white, and blue up there. Now heading back to the main aircraft, or the main body I should say. You do have your third door back here, which they do not use for boarding. This would be in case of emergencies. And then this is probably all of economy. You do also have your Wi-Fi box, as well as another antenna here and here. And then you have your horizontal stabilizers, which are metal. I don't know if you can hear, but yep, they are metal, which is good. The reason I say that in almost every unboxing is because for a while Gemini Jets started making plastic ones, and it did not go well with the community. And many people were getting very angry. I would too, because it's a die-cast model, not a plastic one. I would have bought Darren if I was looking for plastic. But anyway, back here you have your British flag, which is the red, white, blue, and then red, white again, which I did mention on the winglet as well. Here is a view from the top where you can see the antennas as well as the Wi-Fi box down here, and your all blue engines and the top of the wing detail, which is not much, but it is very sufficient. That does conclude today's Gemini Jets double aircraft unboxing, which were both wide bodies. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you prefer the Airbus A350-1000 or the 787-9. And I love hearing a bunch of comments, even if they're negative, on how I can improve, or if you love the video, I always respond to every comment, so if you have any questions, please let me know. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like on the video, as it means so much to me, because when I see that people like my videos, it makes me want to make more videos for you guys and get those airport updates out as fast as I can, as well as these model reviews. With all that said, I hope you guys did enjoy the unboxing, and I hope to see you in the next video, which should be Friday at 3:30 Mountain Daylight Time. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day/night wherever you live, and goodbye.